back to the Real Estate News. With me now is the lovely Beverly Serral of Beverly Serral Signatures. So welcome, Beverly.
Thanks, Jenny.
So we were talking at the break off camera about HGTV and home makeovers, but as you pointed out, you know, that's your life. You don't need to watch it on TV, but I also think you're gifted at it because of the results you get for your properties. So, you know, I know you've got a new listing for us, which is an example of what you do. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It is. It really is an example. The property is at 9 Pine Court in Greenwood Forest in Sea Pines, and I actually lived in that house, so I worked on it for myself. Then when I sold it to my clients, we kept it as one of our signature rentals, so we completely furnished and outfitted it for our rental program.
Okay. Now, tell us a little bit about what makes this home great.
Well, it's lots of things. Okay, so let's start with it's a typical kind of Greenwood Forest bungalow type home. It does have covered parking for 2 vehicles. A little under 1,800 square feet, very well thought out and planned. It's actually a Kermit Huggins design, has loads of closets, a very comfortable flow, 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths.
Fantastic. Now, this is already part of your signature program, is that right?
It is, and one of the things that makes it what I really believe is a really great value, we've priced it at $559,000, and that is completely outfitted and equipped. Nothing excluded. Everything transfers and conveys.
Wow. And
including, we're hoping to keep it in as part of our signature rental program because we have upcoming reservations through the fall and into the spring of 2015. The house typically, and has for about the past 3 or 4 years, grossed upwards $45,000 to $50,000 a year. It's a real workhorse, but a beautiful one with regard to rentals.
Okay, now what I hear when I hear you saying that is that number one, it comes completely furnished down to the spoons, right?
That's correct.
And then also you already have, if the new owners choose to keep it in the program, it's already booked for rentals for this coming year. So I think one of the biggest things that keeps people from moving forward in an investment purchase of property is the risk and the fear, where this particular property eliminates both of those essentially, and the hassle of putting something up for rent. So can you kind of enlighten us a little bit about the specifics?
Yeah, those are all really excellent points, and I think the things that do kind of strike fear in people is, how will I go buy all these things? How do I know how to do it? How do we get started the first year in rentals? If somebody wants to keep this as a rental, and they don't have to, but if they want to, it's really built in, superb history, ongoing. We have lots of people who are return guests at this house year after year. So,
I mean, it's essentially hassle-free. It's ready to spend the night in, and you also have guaranteed income. So I think that's fantastic. Now,
absolutely.
Are there any other homes for sale in this neighborhood at the moment?
Well, we have our other listing at number 9 Hollyberry, which is a little bit less expensive, a little bit smaller home, not furnished, but still has some great potential. But just overall, I know I talk a lot about Greenwood Forest, but I'm a huge fan because it's probably the most affordable, closest to the ocean neighborhood in Sea Pines, and the neighborhood has a great pool, children's playground, tennis court, basketball goal. So it's really the only neighborhood in Sea Pines where you can walk to the beach in 15 minutes, where you can have a great, fully furnished turnkey home under $600,000 and have the ability to do short-term rental or not. We do have a lot of people who are primary residents and second homeowners in the forest.
So it's the best of everything. It's affordable, but you get a perfect location and proximity to the beach, and just a great community, which makes the biggest difference out of everything. So
absolutely.
Thanks so much for your time today, Beverly. It's always a pleasure when you're here.
Great to be here.